Okay, so I think I'm ready to start now. Fire this up. I'm going to tweak with the audio a little bit, see how everything sounds. Oh. So I don't plan on anybody really being in here. To be streaming, honestly, to... let's see, hold on a second. Let's see if we can make the audio a little lower. See how this sounds. Let us do this. Okay, so we'll wait for this fire up, see if I can... Okay, so I'm kind of mess around with the audio a little bit here because I don't want the microphone to be super loud. Okay, let's see how this sounds. Okay, alright, I can live with that. Okay. Okay, I think that'll work. I think that sounds okay. Alright, so I played Final Fantasy since I was about 5, whenever Final Fantasy 6, or 3 at the time, what it was called, came out in America, and I have loved Final Fantasy ever since. So 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10 came out, and I absolutely hated it. I had a friend of mine who loved it. It was his first Final Fantasy game. And I just couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand it. Almost anything about it. Hated the characters. Absolutely hated the characters. Did not care for what little bit of the story I got, which was not much. My first original playthrough, I think I made it to an encounter with Sin on a beach. It was past the blitzball part. But I just hated it. And I have since, I've had a lot of friends who are into Final Fantasy. Move the mouse out of the way. If I remember right from what I've read, the expert starts everyone off at the same spot instead of leading people into. So I'm gonna go with the standard, just because I want to have kind of as close to the original experience. Original or arranged? Original. I think I want to try to have as close to the original experience as I can. So the point of me streaming this, I wonder if I can. Yeah, okay. Is to let's see docs here. Is basically I've never beaten it, and I, for one, want to beat it. We don't want to open that. And I want to like it. Everyone, videos on YouTube, everything I've seen talks about how amazing this game was to people, how connected they feel to it. And I've always wanted to take a shot at creating content. Not a streamer. I don't plan on streaming, but this will make it a lot easier to capture game footage while I kind of talk to myself and capture my thoughts. That way I can work on a script and put out a video, because like I said, I really want to like this game. But I don't know. But I at least I'm going to beat it. This is going to give me motivation to beat it. I have a reason to actually play it. I'm trying to see if I could put the chat up, just in case somebody was to show up. Which I guess, yeah, okay. We have it right here. Put timestamps up. Pop out chat. Yeah, that'll work. That's great. That way I can actually keep notes, and if for some reason somebody comes in here and stumbles onto this and wants to say something or whatever. But yeah, that's my intention with this. Basically, save my hard drive and put everything to my YouTube channel, download it, cut, clip, edit, all that, make a video out of it, and kind of see what I walk away feeling about this game that I've hated for so long that everyone loves. And I will mostly mute my mic through cutscenes, so.
listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Okay. Are there any secrets or anything? So yeah, I have. I can't even walk back there. I tend to be more partial towards the the older Final Fantasy games, probably because I maybe just a case of I grew up playing a lot of older.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
Yeah, sure, we'll sign your ball. Now I do know there's controversy over his name because apparently it's supposed to be pronounced Titus. I've always called him Titus, so he's fucking Titus, I guess.
Alrighty.
Me too!
So but it may be a nostalgia-based sort of thing why I like the older pixel games more. But it felt like after 9, a lot of the games just the tone. Oh, there's a lot of things that I'm not able to articulate that just changed and shifted. And when I was younger, I was really did not like when they shifted away from the turn-based combat, like 12. I have went back and played 12 since and actually really like it. But I don't, not much on 13. Never finished 13. Played 14, the MMO, quite a bit. 15 I liked. I did not play a lot of the additional content for it.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean,
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I can't. Got shit I gotta do, kid.
Promise.
I really, I never. One of the first big road bump I hit when I originally played this game was I hate Titus. I don't like his character at all. In my opinion, he's one of the least likable characters in a Final Fantasy game. Main characters, protagonist, I guess. He is. Oh man. What is that in the background? I will say, like the I guess the art design is really cool. I like the way the buildings look and the waterfalls. There's just a second ago there was this weird kind of like water bridge looking thing.
Coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jacked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew
Oh,
how
there's those
sad he'd be.
kids from earlier.
Heck, we all were that day.
We'll
So
run with
I
them.
says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night.
So that's something. Like I said, I never beat it,
Whoa.
but I'm assuming that the
Make way.
where am I at? Oh, there I am.
Coming through. Sorry.
So the narrator just then was Titus. Why does he sound so fucking different?
Hey, let go of me.
That was always weird to me. I get your voice changes as you get older, but like, I don't know. That was weird to me. Uh, but yeah, this game when I was younger absolutely just broke my heart, man. Just, yeah. We're gonna mute the mic so I can capture that. So if anybody does come in here and it's just me in here by myself talking, this is like I said. I don't plan on. I'm not streaming. I'm using this basically just as a cloud storage. Oh wait, wow! I was gonna check on the guy back there who was lying down, and the person kneeling next to them just shaking their head like, ah, fuck. What are you doing? Huh? 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 Ah? Oh? Eh? It begins.
Don't cry.
Didn't really plan on it. So I remember my buddy who really loved this game was trying to explain the story to me, and I'm assuming that that child is one of the dreamers, because Titus was dreamed up, I guess. I don't know. I will say one thing I did really enjoy about this game is I love the sphere grid. I love that system. No, they're taking my Blitzball. And I love the combat. I didn't like how linear it felt. I remember it feeling really linear. linear. I wasn't a big fan of that. Is there a way? Yeah, and especially like a lot of the Final Fantasy games kind of start off linear. Well, the older ones, started off kind of just do what the fuck you want to do. But they start off kind of linear. The world slowly opens up. 7 is notorious for that. It felt kind of like you were on rails there for a little bit, and then finally the world kind of opened up. And as far as I got into this one and 10, it never felt that way. And games don't have to be non-linear. I'm not anti-fucking non-linear games, or linear games, but from a design standpoint, for me at the time when I played it, it just didn't feel good. Just look at that background. The city looks amazing. Yeah, but these ones don't matter. It's a tutorial. Alright, well. I'd say the thumbnail I used will probably be the thumbnail I'll work on for the video. I remember... I think this is like a good place to grind, but I'm not gonna sit and spend a lot of time grinding out levels and meta this and meta that. I just kind of want to try to get through it and see how I feel about it once I've beaten it. But the music, the combat, the sphere grid system, I think all that shit's awesome, top notch. Just can't stand the characters. I don't like the tone or the feel of the something about I like the art direction, but something about the games felt very bubbly. About 10 felt kind of bubbly, and like I couldn't take a lot of the heavier story beats serious. When a character's overdrive gauge beneath the HPMP display is full, that character may use a special unique attack once. Okay. Save limit breaks. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, shit. Did not have my hands on the controller. But I love the something I wish they would have done more of, but they immediately went away from turn-based combat, was the ability to have all your party to be able to swap in and out party members on the fly. I thought was really cool. So 10 had a lot of things going for it that I really liked. It was just the characters and how far into the story and the world I got. I didn't care about it. It didn't grab me like the other Final Fantasy games did. And I'm hoping this playthrough will get me... I want to like this game. I really do. I want to like this game. I love Final Fantasy series, and this is the one that everyone seems to really love, and I just can't get into. And maybe it was just at that time. No, you swing your sword, bitch. So I'm hoping maybe it was just a thing at that time, because I was young. I was I want to say this came out when I was about 12 or 13, I think. That's about how old I was. I think the first time I played this. So maybe it was just that shift in tone and all that. And me being young and an asshole, that led to me just really not liking him. You think for this to be like a full-on invasion, they'd drop some more little podlings out there?
What are you laughing at, old man? Warren, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
The city, though, looks amazing. Like, just looking at the background. These waterfalls coming off these cities, or these buildings. How fucking cool would that be to have like an apartment somewhere where there's always a waterfall? That'd be badass. Badass. Bye. I think if I remember right, they do like some sort of attack where they shoot like spines out. And I think when they flicker, that's an indicator they're about ready to, it's their telegraph. Telegraphing an upcoming attack. I also love how it shows the turn order.
Knock it down.
All these things are great.
Trust me,
Uh,
you'll see.
You know, designs for a JRPG, turn-based RPG. And the music's fucking amazing. Definitely, as I work on this video, I want to look more into the video, or into the music, because they done a fucking phenomenal job on the music, for the most part. Everybody's flickering. Which one is it? It's flickering. That one. I wonder if I could just sit here and kill these things forever. Well, it would eventually kill me, but... oh, almost. Fuck it. Let's just attack it. There we go. God damn. I do know the spoiler thing of Jecht, his dad, being Sin. I wonder if that was like a little foreshadowing thing. Yeah. I want to say this came out in 2001, 2002. July 19th, 2001. So yeah, I was about 12. But I mean, the cinematics are just amazing. The city being sucked into this giant sky butthole.
This is it.
This is where you get off.
This is
Oh, this is your story. Look at the butthole.
It all begins here.
Wee. So far with this 15 minutes I've played of it, I'm not
Hey,
overly annoyed at Titus, which is
hey!
usually that's what happened to me the first time.
My old man?
Oh, okay. Oh, flying. Well, I guess I'll keep going down. Oh, okay, over here. Why not just... Okay, whatever, I guess. I'm trying to think in my head why start me up that high, not just on the platform. But I guess maybe there might be something later on where there are mechanics based around, like,
I
well,
thought about a lot
Blitzball.
of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then
Sleepy.
I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
I'm also going to play this for the most part without a guide. Although I think it's recommended to use a guide later on to limit backtracking. Seems like I remember seeing that or hearing that somewhere. So I don't know, I may wind up... I'm not really making a lot of
Anybody there?
hard rules about this. I guess I'm just going to make a really shitty
Aaron!
retrospective analysis experiment and try to develop some sort of positive feeling towards this game. Your only friend gone. They've done a lot of cool stuff too with like the camera. Yeah, there's the go down. Bloop. Bloop. Memory. Aeon sequence. Default short. I bet that's the intro animations, I bet. There's something here. I remember... I don't think... Can I drown? But yeah, been wanting to make videos for a long time. Some kind of creative outlet. Look, you know, I spend a lot of time talking about games and shit. And, oh, okay, there's just... I'd like to try and do that. A place where I could kind of create like a little assignment for me to do research and... See, I've got some playtime in here. No, I don't want to load. Oh, wait, no, I can load, what I've learned. Okay, 11 hours. We'll do that one, yep. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Compile my 4 words. I probably know. That's a neat system. Like I don't know what they'll wind up doing with that, or if it's one of those things where it seems really neat, but you pretty much learn all of it by the end of the game, or what. What I would like to do though is save so I can go to bed and then have this little bit of opening footage to kind of start working with. There we go. I remember this little thing. Okay. So we're gonna cut it there. Help me. So is there no way to leave this? Oh, we don't want to do that. Okay, well. There we go with that. So we've got that now to download bonus audio. What is this? As part of, that's great. That looks amazing. Yeah, I want to quit. So we've got that to work with.